ga reageren op een TikTok storytime en mijn mening erover geven. En dat is de video. Let's go.
Leading up to Christmas, we had some really bad weather that delayed all the flights. I volunteered to stay late so that my coworkers could go home to their families. Most of the work was done anyway, so it was mostly just standing around waiting for the odd latecomer. I was working the AIT, the space tube thingy, when 3 passengers came up together. A middle-aged man, a middle-aged woman, and a teenage boy. Mom goes through, all is fine.
Deze persoon is heel erg aardig om hun te zeggen zo van, weet je, I cover your shift. Dus de werkuren over van andere mensen. Dat is heel erg aardig. Maar ga verder met de story.
Kid comes up, I get a good look at him. Hoodie, sweatpants, shortish hair, smooth face. I figure he's about 13, maybe 14. I hit the button, direct him to wait with me for a moment, and then gesture to the screen, which lit up his chest area. I tell him that I have to pat the area down. He's a little nervous. I figure that's because he's so young. This is probably his first time getting a pat down, but he says okay and I start the pat down. I do the left side of the chest and feel some moob, which catches me off guard because he didn't look chubby at all. I move to the right side of the chest, read what's on the hoodie, and it all clicks at once. The hoodie has the name of a local college on it. This is an adult, not a child. He's not wearing sweatpants. She is wearing yoga pants.
I'd be petrified. I would be petrified. I would not be...
Wat? 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 Dus je wilt zeggen, als het een chick is, ja, plus nog FBI shit gedaan, plus nog het is echt een kind, plus nog ze is volwassen, plus nog je dacht als het een dude was. Take this L, mijn brother. Oh, oef. Dat is een oef. En hopelijk worden er geen aangifte gedaan. Ik heb medelijden. Je moet echt uitleggen als dit een fout is. Als ik niet denk als je het op zo'n manier bedoelde.
Through. I look at her face, which is bright red, my hand still on her boob, and I pull it back like I just got bit by a snake. I immediately call for my supervisor, who comes over and asks what's wrong, and I explain the situation to her.
Als de politie wordt gebeld en je gaat naar de gevangenis, kan je wel één ding zeggen. Ik heb tenminste nog van de laatste shit wat ik heb gedaan een paar titties aangeraakt. Nice.
I tell her the situation and she covers her mouth. At first, I thought she was absolutely mortified, but then I realized she's trying not to laugh. She takes a minute to pull herself together, tells me to go take a break, and finishes screening the passenger herself.
Gezegd, ik zal echt niet mijn lach inhouden. Ik zal je volop uitlachen als ik in de situatie en je zal me dit vertellen. Ik zal je volop uitlachen, maar dat ben ik.
Once that was done, I apologize to the passenger. She tells me it's fine, that it wasn't the first time she was mistaken for a boy, and she probably should have said something before I started touching her. I leave her alone and go talk to my supervisor to figure out how exactly fired I am. She tells me to calm down, that it was just an honest mistake, and that she has my back if the passenger files an official complaint, but that probably won't happen and I shouldn't be worried. That reassured me a little, but I still grew up to women and ruin Christmas, so I
Chill down, je hebt niet de ergste ding van de mensheid gedaan. En plus toch, je hebt niet heel kerstmis verpest om die actie te doen. En we willen gewoon fucked up shit. Chill. Je bent niet de ergste van de wereld. Je hebt echt niks... Oké, dat moet ik ook alweer niet zeggen. Maar ja, het was een ongeluk. Chill.
like an absolute monster. I swallow my shame and finish my shift, then I go to the airport proper to find some food because I just finished a 12-hour shift and there's no way I have energy to cook dinner. I saw my hapless victim sitting at her gate waiting for her flight.
Zegt ook nog victim. En van, dit was mijn victim en die kan er niks tegen doen. Wahahaha, chill down.
It was about 11 at night at this point. I apologize again. She says it's fine, and I ask her if she's planning to stay the whole night. She said she has to because all the hotels in the area are booked. I tell her that I'm getting some dinner, and I offer to get her some food as well. After all, I already got to second base. I think it's only fair that I buy her dinner. She agrees, and we go to one of the restaurants that's open late, get some food, and start eating. She said she gets mistaken for a boy a lot, and it's not a big deal. We ended up talking for a few hours before I finally told her that I had to get home and apologize again for the accidental molestation. She said that all is forgiven if I promise to take her on a real date when she gets back. I agreed. She gave me her number, and I immediately started texting her when I got home.
It's a little bit embarrassing.
Wat is dit soms? Een anime backstory van zoon. Weet je hoe ik je moeder heb gekregen? Ik werkte bij een vliegtuig, had je moeder studies aangeraakt en toen waren we in relatie. Papa, dit is niet realistisch. What the fuck? Dit is niet wat in de echte wereld gebeurt. Wat zit je te smoken? Op de couscous? Nee, dit is gebeurd bij zoon. En accepteer het. Ik weet als jij eenzaam bent. Waarom zit ik mezelf hier te exposen? Maar oké. Dit was een leuke storytime. En ik zeg je eerlijk, het klinkt meer als een anime storyline, een romance anime. Eigenlijk zou dit echt een anime moeten worden. Zo van, dit is een romance anime. Maar hopelijk vonden jullie de video leuk. En like en abonneer. En dit was het.